Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg. Massive appeal. Might have just been missing though.
A few moves made in the field.
Oh, they took off for a moment, but decided against it. Good decision, I reckon.
The captain making some adjustments to the field here.
Straight to the fielder. Misses everything. Bolt has had a pretty good over. Just needed a bit more luck to find a wicket. Swept away, but finds the fielder. No, terrible shot. The whole team's gone up here. What's the umpire going to say? The bowler looks really confident. Nice shot, pierces the infield.
Well, you can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
Things have been kept relatively quiet here. Another good over comes to an end. The right armour is coming into the attack from the chairman's end. Does very well to quickly get across to this one. New Zealand has gone up for something here. Umpire looks a bit confused as to what they're appealing for. Massive outside edge. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Good shot, a beauty. Drive straight down the ground, mid-on will collect that one though.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there's no point in chasing that.
Five runs out of there. Afghanistan are 123 for 5. Santner from the broadcast end. Got that away nicely. see anything. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Cuts that off well in the infield. 3 runs added in that over. Afghanistan are 126 for 5.
Some changes made to the field here, going more aggressive.
Oh, stunning delivery.
Got to their 50 without a lot of trouble. Unfortunately for them, the 100 wasn't to be as they head back to the dressing room.
And with that wicket, we'll see a change out in the middle. The task here will be that of support and getting themselves settled into their innings.
Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
Oh, I thought that was passing, but a fantastic dive to cut it off. End of a really good over. Gets a wicket and really slowing down the scoring pace. Doesn't beat the infield. Finds the fielder with that shot. Caught. It's one of the easiest catches you'll see. Out. Nicely done by the keeper.
A fluent innings undone by a decent delivery. A good wicket to get at a good time.
Coming to the wicket, they'll be looking to play within the V early and expand as they get settled.
At number 9 for Afghanistan.
Good bowling in that over, just the one from it. Afghanistan are 130 for 7. Phillips from the chairman's end. Couldn't get it through the field. Gets the edge. Phillips with a great delivery there. He was quick onto that in the infield. Edged. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Phillips has had a pretty good over, just needed a bit more luck to find a wicket. Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Onto that early, that could be four. Afghanistan weren't given much of an opportunity there, a very tidy over. Ferguson comes back into the attack. The runs have slowed. They're a good option to continue tying these batters down. Massive outside edge. Got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg. The bowler looks really confident. Nicked it. New Zealand goes up strong, but the batter doesn't feel they got anything on that. Didn't time it at all and mid-on with an easy catch.
to dismiss.
Another one. 8 wickets gone. You feel it's just a matter of time now. A few decent deliveries could see the end.
Now, great opportunity to prove the critics wrong. Certainly needs to build an innings for the team. Big edge. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Can't get that outside the ring field. Pulled away, but straight to square leg. Someone different now to bowl at. Brings a different set of problems. I feel it's just a matter of pitching the ball up and getting them onto the front foot. Good shot, a beauty. End of the over, Afghanistan are 137 for 8. So there's going to be some opportunities for the batsmen with the changes in the field here. Huge edge. Everyone's gone up. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Ferguson has had a pretty good over, just needed a bit more luck to find a wicket. Santner from the broadcast end. Not tempted to play at that one. They've gone up here. New Zealand having a good chat with the captain. Not sure this one is worth a review though.
I'm not hearing anything on this. That could be trouble. Was there an edge? This could be trouble.
Yeah, not the best of reviews there. Great call by the umpire, though. Dug that out well. Great shot through the gap. Perfectly timed.
Got that one. Clean out of the middle. 4 off a brilliant shot.
This delivery just needs to be pitched up on a length. Too short, and you're going to get punished on this pitch. That's a strong appeal. What's the umpire's decision? Straight to the fielder. 5 runs added in the over. Afghanistan are 142 for 8. New Zealand with a massive shout. Across the stumps and a flick of the wrist. Wide square leg. Could be four.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, dispatches it to the boundary.
Does very well to quickly get across to this one. End of the over. 5 runs coming from it. Afghanistan 147 for 8. Phillips, the spinner, coming into the attack. Goes over the top with that shot. Edge, but it drops safely. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg. Smacks that away through the gap. Great shot. Gets a hold of that and places it through square leg.
Well, you can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
Phillips shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to tighten their areas now. Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment. 9 runs added there. Afghanistan 156 for 8. Bolt, the left-arm pace bowler, is coming on to bowl from the chairman's end. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. That's great fielding. That ball was flying. Not too sure what they're appealing for here. Wow, how did that miss? Good bowling in that over. Just the one from it. Afghanistan 157 for 8. Southey, the right armour, is coming into the attack from the broadcast end. Massive outside edge.
Threw the hands at it, got it early, but enough on it to get 4.
Don't always mind getting hit for runs. What's important, just focus on getting the next delivery right. Huge edge. Everyone's gone up. Great shot through the gap. Drilled that one away.
They picked the slower ball right away. Wasn't a bad delivery, but dispatched to the boundary with ease. You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
Beats the cover field. Nice shot.
That showed great skill. Lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading.
Southey has kept the pressure on in this over. Just needs to maintain the momentum going forwards. Beats the field with a great shot. Doesn't beat the infield. Cracking shot over pitch and got what it deserved. That's 4 more.
Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot.
8 runs added there. Afghanistan 178 for 8.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller, and they've been put away.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key here. Over the infield with a cracking shot. Goes over the top with that shot.
And that brings up the 50 partnership for these two.
Wow, that's missed the lot. Misses everything. 9 runs added in that over. Afghanistan for 187 for 8. Bolt from the chairman's end. Ravindra, the left armour, is coming on to bowl from the chairman's end. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Bowl, stunning delivery.
That's number 9 down. The bowling's been good so far. The 10th shouldn't be too long in coming, you'd think.
And with that wicket, the new batter will mark centre. Just needs to rotate the strike early on as they get settled into their innings. Finds the fielder with that shot. Gone, bowled, the final wicket falls.
New Zealand get the final wicket. A brilliant bowling display to take the 10 wickets and the victory.
That's all from us in the commentary box. It's been an